Good morning, afternoon, and evening, wherever you are, and welcome to my Rage Boost! As you can tell from down below, we are going to be talking about this news that just came out today in the Dragon Ball world. I am joined by my Z Fighter in arms, as per usual. The Krillin to my Goku, or the Goku to my Krillin, or I don't know. Anyway,
We'll work it out later.
Major Rage, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I've got a lot of strong feelings. You do too. I feel like just it's time to we've got to talk about this.
So I'm sure that there are plenty of sites out there and people that are covering the details of the leaks and everything else that's supposed to be coming out with this, what we call Dragon Ball Magic. I mean, Mage, if you want to talk about any of that, go right on ahead. But really, my thing is like, why are we turning Goku into a kid again? Why is the most worthless Kai also going to be a kid with him? And they're going on an adventure, which I'm fine with. Why? Why? And I know there's more details. I've read about them, but I just want to talk about some of these details that really just infuriate me with Dragon Ball nowadays. I'm not even mad that it's not based on the manga. I'm more mad that it's just like we're doing GT, but it sounds worse, in my opinion. So, Mage, go ahead. Just what your thoughts on this overall, and anything you want to throw in there? This is kind of an open format. Talk about whatever we want.
I feel like there are elements in place, like key people and like elements in place that make this have a chance at being good. But we're taking a concept that already proved to be hard to execute on to begin with, with the inconsistent product we got in GT. They're trying to do this same idea again. It's just they're setting themselves up to fail, it seems like. I mean, despite having returning directors from some of the greatest arcs and eras of Dragon Ball history, to the character designer of Super Saiyan 4 being involved in the project. Uh, you know, people, that worked on, late Dragon Ball and early Z, some of the best animated, best directed fights out there. And going back to this sort of blend of adventure and fighting, both are just great things, and if done right, it could be excellent. But they've put themselves behind the 8 ball with the concept in general.
Yeah, so here's my thing. 90% of what you said I'm on board with. Putting the people from late Dragon Ball, early Dragon Ball Z, the animators and stuff like that. Um, you know, doing a lot of that stuff, like, that's fine. I'm loving it. But again, we are doing the Goku. We're pushing the Goku button is what we're doing.
Yeah, and
Like,
you're absolutely right about the Kaioshin point too. Like, he's so useless. Like, we've pitched this idea before of just doing an entire video on what a lame kind of assistant to the protagonist he is, and now he's going to be the second main protagonist
yeah,
to
it's
have to
like,
get carried by new characters.
it's almost like Toei is like, you will love this Supreme Kaioshin. Like, you will. Like, we don't care. We will throw him in your face until you do. And it's like, God, just give what was the one with the beard? Why am I drawing a blank? The Grand Supreme Cut? No. Was it, what was the Rockstar one? The Roshi looking one.
Oh God, the
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 filler. He's a
Grand
filler.
Kai, the Grand Kai
Yeah, the
from the
Grand Kai.
the other world tournament. Yeah.
You know what? I'll take the Grand Kai. Give me the Grand Kai, for the love of God, please. And here's my thing. Why can't this just be a slice of life show? Like, I don't want Goku to be the main character. I don't want Kaioshin to be the main character. I want the side characters that don't get shit to do in Super anymore to be the main characters of this. I love everything around this. I just don't want this. And honestly, you can call it Dragon Ball Magic. You want to know why? Because some of the most magical episodes in Dragon Ball history are fillers.
Yeah. Agreed.
So yeah, I'm really really frustrated with Dragon, and I know, and I'm not frustrated with it because we're not getting Moro, we're not getting, no, that'll come eventually. I'm okay with waiting for that. I'm reading the manga. I'm okay with that. I am more like they're doing the Kid Goku and his friends thing again. I I I can't do that. Like I
No,
really
it's
it
a
really
rehash. You can at best try to be positive on it and to get yourself hopped up on copium and be like, oh, it's gonna be different. They're just taking some of the good ideas from GT, and they just messed up on the execution back then. This time it'll be different. We've got better directors on board. It's only gonna be streaming. It just I don't know.
No, I don't agree at all. 100, like with as I said, Kid Goku, no. Like no, 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 no. No, let's I want slice of life stuff. I want side characters. Trunks and Go. We could actually do the manga stuff from the Dragon Ball Super superhero. Like we could do the side stuff that we didn't get to see, like the whole the Trunks and Goten arc that was right before that, where they were like superheroes. You could do that. You could cut it down a little bit and make it into an episode, and maybe one or two episodes, you
Yeah, it'd
know?
be the Gohan in high school stuff all over. That's maybe the best part of the Boo arc to me.
Yeah, I know he's not adult technically, but I love adult Gohan. Like I like adult Gohan, but this, said this before. We both, or I'm sorry, I love adult Gohan better than Kid Gohan. Kid Gohan was annoying to me. He just gets a rage boost, and then, yeah, when he got Super Saiyan 2, that's when he kind of was better. And that's why BoJack is one of my favorite movies, because Gohan in that was more,
Yeah.
he wasn't just whiny bitchy Gohan that gets mad and then finally gets to beat somebody up. Like, so that's why I really do like adult Gohan in the Buu arc, and I would love to see that stuff. I want to see Gohan and Videl, like, I don't know, doing something, like starting a martial arts school. We don't need to have these big fights. What do World Martial Arts Tournament episode with I don't know, like, or I don't know. I mean, like with other characters.
Give Ten Shinhan something to do again.
Oh
Like
God,
explore
yes.
that whole him having his own dojo thing.
Yeah.
He can bring Urine and have field her at the World Martial Arts Tournament. We know that Goku doesn't go to the one in the intervening time that happens between the Buu arc and the end of Z, but who says that the rest of the crew couldn't have went?
Yeah, like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't need it to be like, yeah, like Tien could be, and Tien could maybe pull a Roshi and
It
enter the
just being the
tournament
master. Oh, in
in
disguise. Ooh.
disguise, and fight, and maybe fighting Urine in the, God, I hate that name, by the way. Uh,
Mm.
fighting it, like we could have such great slice of life stuff. Give us another baseball episode, for the love of God. Like this, you don't need Goku to be a kid. Like you really don't. Let Pan have some adventures, like young, like 3-year-old, 4-year-old Pan. You know what I mean? Like,
Before she gets annoying, yeah.
yeah, before, well, then, yeah. I mean, for me, it's like I don't care about GT. To me, it's not canon. So at this point, um, have Goku finding his blue gi. Like, why does he have blue gi at the end? It's always been very important with Goku's gi, like where he gets it and why he has it the way he
Hmm.
is. So it's just like, maybe make something more of why it's blue rather than orange now. You know what I mean? Like
Like
maybe,
maybe he went back to his home and at Mount Paozu, the original one, where Bulma first found him, and he finds, something Grandpa Gohan had put up for him for when he got big enough.
yeah,
Could have
yeah,
had two geese made
anything.
at the same time.
Anything is better than this idea. And as I said, I'm sure it'll be good. Like, I know I'm going to eat my words here. Like, when it comes to storytelling, when it comes to, and it does say in some of the stuff that people will, friends will be joining him along the way. And I'm sure that Kid Goku and Kid Kaioshin are the doorway to this type of adventures with these people. But I just don't want Goku. I don't even want Kaioshin. Like, I really feel like we don't need them. We really don't. We could have the narrator back. You know, today we join Tien Shinhan back at his dojo while they prepare for the World Martial Arts Tournament. You know, or something. You know, just
You
all we
do
need is
like an anthology series, and then the next week
exactly.
show a different story with a different cast.
Mm-hmm. You know, like there's just so much stories. There's so many characters that they could tell on. It's not like they have to worry about ratings because it's a stream. What is it? Stream or web-based anime only.
Yeah, it's a
So
web stream only. I mean, and you don't have to worry about ratings anyway. It's Dragon Ball. You slap the name Dragon Ball on anything, and people are going to buy it and watch it. It just has that sort of power with the anime community. I mean, it's the one that branches out. It's known. It's just part of the zeitgeist. People who have no idea what anime even is know about Goku.
yeah,
He's got a balloon at the Thanksgiving Day parade.
I'm still waiting for my Jeets balloon.
Right?
It'd be full of hot air, but it'd still be there. I'm so funny, but still, like I don't know, Mage. I mean, I could rant about this all day, but you know, I mean, do you have any other wisdom for me? You know, before we wrap this up, or I mean, I don't anything else about this you want to talk about. I just that's my literal frustration is that like 80 to 90% of this sounds good. The only thing is like it's focused on Goku and Kaioshin. And even if we do get those slice of life things with Goku and Kaioshin, I don't want Goku and Kaioshin there. I really don't. It's GT. It's literally GT.
Yes, I mean, who knows? Maybe they could pull it off well this time. I'm hoping we're wrong, but they're just putting themselves behind the eight ball. It's using Goku and Kaioshin. It's just they're setting themselves up to fail.
Well,
And just I agree with what you've been saying. There's many other ideas that we could do instead of this derivative rehash.
yeah, and you know, and I forgot to mention earlier that there's a demon that turns them, or there's speculation that there's a demon that turns them young, you know, and then they
Uh,
got to go find them. I hope
uh,
it's Kibito. I hope Kibito turned into an evil like demon character and turn them
he
both on the kids.
finds a relic of Babadi's that turns him Majin.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I think that's much better than probably what we're gonna get, in my opinion. So I know, and I'm judging this before it comes out. And as I said, but I'm going off of the information we have before us. So their official announcement's not coming until New York Comic Con, which is in a couple weeks, right? So
That's what the speculation is. I believe maybe there's something about Tenkaichi Budokai Tenkaichi 4 in the
yeah,
works. I think might have seen that at Tokyo Game Show this week.
yeah. I just we sporadically talk about Dragon Ball on this channel, and it's just like
But
when I was reading this news, and I know me and you were chatting on Facebook chat, and I'm just like, I need to talk about this. I need to get this out in the universe that you know,
agreed. Um,
WTF. Like, come on,
yeah,
man.
and we're going to link the video by Danny Geekdom that we kind of got a lot of this info from, right?
Yeah, I'll throw it in
Put that in the description.
description. I
So
mean, I've read some other stuff other than that, but I mean, yeah, there's tons of people out there covering this right now. I wanted to get my opinion out there just because I'm rage boosting right now. Like I'm
I
pretty sure
feel
my power level's over 9,000 right now.
I feel really strongly about this too, and just know that I usually don't. I'm not judging it, but I have very negative first impressions about the news.
Yeah.
Holding judgment for the final product, but hopefully I will be pleasantly surprised. But not holding out much hope. Not gonna get myself hooked on hopium over here.
Hopium. Yeah, right. Oh god. All right. Well, Mage, unless you have anything else to say, I think we've kind of talked about our concerns, our bullet points, and I'm sure more information is going to be coming out, and maybe we'll do a follow up come Comic Con if this all comes out and to light, and maybe we're pleasantly wrong. So this is an opinion piece. So leave your opinions down below. If you disagree with us, if you say give it a chance, you know, you guys are stupid, Goku's the bomb. Well, you're allowed to be wrong. It's okay. Um because you know Vegeta all the way. Anyway, but yeah, yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see how this goes. Mage, thank you very much. Over here, Mage, thank you very much for joining me.
A
Um,
pleasure as always, sir.
um, Yeah, so I guess we will catch you guys in the next one. This is NerdTube, the greatest YouTube channel you kind of maybe sort of heard of. We're going to be powering up over here. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.